Yeah, Matthew, you know, back in 1994, pal, when this whole Tonya Harding scandal just broke, you know, I was in Saturday 6, you know, like I was, you know, and all that in the newsstands, you know, everything that was doing the rounds was just, nah, you know, Tonya Harding's fucked up, blah, blah, blah. Like, there was nothing positive out there about this woman, you know. I mean, I was very Saturday 6, at this point, you were probably, I don't know, like, fuck, I don't know, you were probably like, you were probably just, you could probably
making mud cakes.
Yeah, and friting mud cakes. You could probably just about...
Pissing in my brook and
exactly, cutting your brook, spitting over your face. You could probably just about like your name when this, you know, when this, all this cut happened.
I knew it was going to come down to my age. I knew it. I knew it, because that's the only fucking thing TJ's got. You know why? Because he's an owner. Hey, I'm Matt.
And I'm Peach.
And welcome to that movie review.
Also known as TMR. I, Tonya, provides a fast-paced, stylish, dark, and at times funny account of one of America's best and most notorious figure skaters, Tonya Harding.
Many have compared I, Tonya to Goodfellas, one of my personal favorite films. I mean, Scorsese, bro. Yeah. And you can actually see why. I mean, it's in that same vein, you know, and of storytelling and the way that the story is told, the filmmaking style, very kinetic and very energetic sort of filmmaking.
Skilled editing and an applicable soundtrack brings the story of Tonya Harding to life. A sports drama that totally dispels the classic Hollywood notion that one will triumph despite facing insurmountable odds. This is basically the Footsack Rocky movie.
If tragedy had a name in the world of sports, it'll be Tonya Harding. I, Tonya delves into the contributing factors of what made this woman who she was. And in doing so, they don't hold back any punches. I think the film isn't holding back any punches, and neither is anyone else in Tonya's life, my bro. Everyone's mooring everyone in this movie.
It's a very nice play of words in there.
No, really, they people, they moor mekaar in this stick, my bro. And I actually felt kak and laughing at domestic abuse throughout this film, but I think it's the way that they shot it. You know, it's supposed to be darkly comedic, I guess, but it's not fucking funny at all.
From her abusive relationship with her cold and calculating mother to her poor choice in husband, I, Tonya, proceeds to tell you exactly why things went wrong for the former figure skating champion.
And that's the thing that I, Tonya, proves without a doubt, is that this woman was a victim on all fronts. She was dirt poor, had an emotionally and physically abusive mother, and ditto for the husband. In many ways, this film actually exonerates the actual Tonya Harding, because it shows you that she actually didn't have anything to do with the actions that befell her main competitor. Once again, she was a victim.
In terms of the production, the film is quite well done. The filmmakers have been able to use decent CGI to place Margot Robbie's face on the figure skater who's actually doing all the work. And this also helps us to perceive a much more believable performance from Margot Robbie as Tonya Harding.
Absolutely, fully agree. It was 10 times better than that cut CGI that they put on Cavill's mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Did I say Cavill?
You said Cavill, but look, I think the minute you said mustache, I think everyone...
Oh yeah, I know, fuck.
Everyone understood what you were talking about, you know.
I think that should be like the new, like, low point in any sort of like fucking cuck CGI.
It's true.
Cavill's mustache in Justice League and anything bigger.
Is it mustache or moustache?
Fucking tomato, my bro. What kind? Finally, it's actually the acting that really brings this film together. I mean, Margot Robbie as Tonya Harding is perfectly cast. She can really play trailer trash well, and this makes her performance all the more real. As her ice cold mother, Alison Janney was good in her role. She was very good. I mean, she's up for Oscar nom for this. Me and Peter were talking about it. I'm not sure if she actually deserves it, because her performance never really changes.
No.
You know, she's just an ice cold thief from beginning to end.
Exactly.
She's basically a two-dimensional thief, and she just lacks that third dimension to her character.
Yeah.
That would have made it a bit more believable, and give a bit more impact.
That's right, Matthew. This woman is a tiff from the start to the end, foot flat, 5th gear, high revs, that's it.
Full tiff.
Full tiff.
Full blown tiff.
Full blown tiff.
The
Super
entire time.
Mega
Super
tiff.
tiff. Mega ultra tiff.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Ultra tiff. UT. It's a new fucking acronym.
There we go.
You know, like someone will come up to you and say,
She been
wow,
UT?
She been UT, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't believe it. Ultra tiff, that's the worst.
Another stand-up performance in this film is Sebastian Stan as an asshole husband. I mean, this bruh is, he's an idiot, man. He's an idiot. He's also trailer trash. So he's not the brightest spark out there. And I mean, he's actually almost like unrecognizable as this guy plays the Winter Soldier of all things, the ultimate rugged fucking man, you know what I mean? And he plays the complete opposite in this film. And how's his bra, man? What's his bra's name? Fuck, I forget his friend's name in there, but he's got this douchebag friend who's just like
delusional.
He's delusional. I mean, he says he works for some international espionage company or some cuck, and he's got agents all over the world, and a lot of cuck happens with this bro. But I mean, we all got that one bro who just talks a lot of cuck, man. But it's like, you know he's lying. You know what I mean? You know he's talking cuck. Yeah. But he didn't chase that goodness. He didn't move that bro. Fuck. You know, but you're just like, yeah, bruh, yeah, no, that's perfect. PJ, it's that time.
Thank you, my friend.
Please, give it a score.
No problem. Boys and girls, I, Tonya is a decent film. It's not the best movie out there, but you can see why it's been nominated for certain reasons and for certain acting categories. As we said earlier, it does remind one of Goodfellas, but Goodfellas was a lot more stylistically shot and maybe a bit more rich. This film is really just more of a dark account of someone's story, and more of a and at times with little pinches of a comedic elements. But it really is just the tragic story of Tonya Harding, and it's a film that finally, after more than 20 years, finally exonerates this woman. And I'm giving it 7 out of 10.
I agree with PJ, but I'm gonna give it a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and give this film 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give it an extra one, mainly because I'm absolutely and unequivocally infatuated with Margot Robbie. This woman can do fuck all wrong for me. She's absolutely beautiful, brilliant actress, and I feel offended that she was snubbed at the Oscars for this role. At least give the woman a nom. Give her a nom. She was good. I think she was that good. Like I said, could be biased opinion because I love the woman, but yes, 8 out of 10, great film. Very, like, the way it was shot, very energetic, very kinetic, lots of fast-paced camera movements, quick cut editing, you know what I mean? Brilliant, all around, very stylish film, great watch, go check it out. So that's it this week for that movie review. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Don't be so, man.